Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will see a question on permutation and combination, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics S1. And it is a very, very interesting and challenging question. So let's start. So before we start, you see here the formula or the expansion of NCR and NPR, right? So this you must know. It is given in MF19 also. Something very interesting you can notice here. You see, if I say NPR is equals to what in NCR? So if you see the relation, everything is same except this is in NCR. So it means if I divide NCR by R factorial, then it will be equal. Yes or no? Let's see here, in case if you cannot make connection here. We said NPR is equals to n factorial n minus r factorial, right? And here NCR was equals to n factorial over n minus r factorial into r factorial. So this will cancel out and they are same. So this helps us to remember a very, very important relationship between NCR and NPR. Okay, so there are questions in past paper where this relationship helps to solve the question. So let's say start here. So the question is, find the number of ways the 9 letters of the word 17 can be arranged in each of the following cases. So there are 4 cases in this question. First case is one of the letter ES is in the center when 4 letters are on either side of the center point. So I have written here 17 in this form. Let me write here n here. So just 1 minute, please. Okay, now. So if you see here, there are 4 E's, 2 N's, and altogether they are 9 letters. So I have put here 4 dashes. When question is talking about center position, so center position will be at the 5th place. So let's write E here. Now in how many ways the remaining you can arrange here? So one of the E is gone. So remaining letters are 8. So for that you will write 8 factorial. Now why will I divide it by? Because there are 2 N's which are identical and there are 3 E's which are identical. So you will write 3 factorial into 2 factorial. So this will give you the answer 3360. I'm sure you know for the repeated identical cases, we divide them by the number of times they are there, right? This cancels the effect of the duplication or triplication. Okay. Now let's see the next part. The word is same, 17. Okay, I'm just cleaning it here so that I can use it again. Okay. Now, no E is next to another E. So if you see other than E, what are the letters? S, V, N, and T. These are the letters other than E. Now remember one thing. Whenever you have to separate the letters, right? This technique which I'm going to teach you here will work in all the cases. Either you want to separate 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, 5 things, it works everywhere. So first of all, whatever you want to separate, which are E's, forget about them. See how many are the remaining letters. They are 5. So put 5 dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these 5 letters have no problem. So for them I will write 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial because n are identical. Okay. Now after that I have to separate E's. E's will be separate or not next to each other only if they are in between the letters or in the beginning or the end of the letter. Beginning or in the end of the letter. It means out of these 6 positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of these 6 positions, if E will be on any position, on any 4 position, because there are 4 E's, then it will be separated from each other. So we will write 6, C, 4. Now why we are writing 4? I mean C, because we are not interested in the order. And it will not consider the order, so it doesn't matter which E is coming. So we will get the answer here. or it will be 60 times 15 equals to 900. By the way, if instead of 64 anybody wants to write 6p4, then he has to divide it by 4 factorial, right? Why? Because there are identical thing which are e's. So then you will divide it by 4 factorial. When you see C, when you take C, it means you are not considering the order. But when you are taking P, it means you are considering the order. Okay. So now let's see the next part. Just a minute, the screen got stuck something. No, it's fine. Okay. So, okay, this is part 5. Part 3. 5 letters are chosen from the 9 letters of the word 17. So I have put 5 dashes here. Now let's see what is the condition. Find the number of possible selections in which there are exactly 2 E's and 2 N's. So let me write here in blanks E's and N's. Okay, a small n basically. I've just written capital, so please ignore it. I mean by this, whatever the letter it is. Okay. Now it means 2 E's are gone and 2 N's are gone. Now what is left? You will forget these E's also. Reason is I can take exactly 2 E's, not the other E's. So remaining letters are S, V, and T. So out of these 3 letters, any one will come here. So 3C1 is 3. So your answer is 3. Okay. Now the challenging question for most of the students was part 4 actually. So now let's see this question. Find the number of possible selections which contain at least 2 E's. Now when question says at least 2 E's, it means there can be 2 E's, 3 E's, or 4 E's, right? But at the same time there is another letter which is not just single but double, which is N. So that's why you have to make cases here. In these type of cases, questions, you have to make cases. So first of all, I will consider all the cases with 2 E's. So possibilities are that when at 2 places E will come, the remaining places have 0 E, no E. Or it may have 1 E, or 1 N or 2 N. So let's see. With 2 E's, if there is no N, then what is left? S, V, and T. Okay, there is no N. So I will say 3C3, which is equals to 1. Or next one, with 2E, if there is 1 N, right? Again, the remaining letter are SVT. So you can put any 2 letter here, right? Now let's see the second case of the 2N. So with 2E, now you have 2N. Okay, so out of the letter SVT, only 1 can come here. So again it is 3. At the end we will add up all these answers which are coming here. Okay, now let's take the case of 3 E's. Okay, let me change the color so that it look different. Okay, so now 3 E's I will write. With 3 E's there is no N. So again from the letter SVT, only 2 letters will fit in here. Okay. Now with 3 E's, 1 N. So E, 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 and N. Again out of these 3 letters, only 1 will come here, which is 3. Okay. Now 3 letters, 3 E's, and 2 N. So now this is the only case, nothing else will come. So this has only one possibility. So I will write it as 1. Okay. So we will add these also in it. Now let's see the case when we have 4 E's and no N. Again from SVT, any one letter will come here. Okay, either S, V or T. Now with 4 E's, I have 1 N, right? Now what will happen? Is there any other possibility? There is no other possibility, right? And 2n, that is not possible at all. That is not possible at all. So this completes all the cases. So we will not consider this at all because 2n cannot fit in after 4e's. We have to select altogether 5 letters. So now let's see what is the answer of all this. So 1 plus 3, 4, plus 3, 7, plus 3, 10, plus 3, 13, then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So answer is 18. Okay, so I hope it makes sense to you and you understood it. So this is a challenging question. So thank you very much for watching. Please share it with your friends so that they can also learn. And please subscribe, press the like button and subscribe button. Thank you. Take care.